Hi guys. Like I said, so many of these letters are children's songs that we all grew up listening to, and this song specifically is pure magic. It's insane, right? Whenever I'm listening to this, I feel like the energy that emits from this is crazy. I'm either dancing and vibing or I'm crying. Like, it's either or. Like, you know, like it's either I'm like, or I'm like in tears. And every song that I choose to make a video on, I feel deeply resonated to within the last week. It's these videos aren't randomized. Like, you know, I don't just go through the playlist and pick whatever song. I pick what is articulating and aligned with where I currently am in my becoming as the weeks unravel and as my life unravels. Hopefully I will have enough songs, but I trust and believe that there are as many songs out there that I need. Anyways, I digress. The line specifically that I want to sit with, or I've been sat with this past week. And I want to break this down because I think there are so many different parts to it, and I unraveled it in so many different parts. Starting with the fact that it's there as long as you're ready. It's there, like, it's, you know. The other day I was walking down like a road, like after like an event, and I had been feeling this past week, you know, I think certain emotions, certain energies don't have articulation, they just are. And the other week I was feeling bleh. This last week I was feeling you know, so I was sat with I was like, why did I feel you know, and I was trying to recognize the emotion and what led me there, and whether it was something that I was familiar with. And I came to the realization that it's a feeling that I feel every single time I make a step in the right direction towards my becoming, or with my becoming. It's kind of like a almost like a drained, not drained in a sense of like energy sucked out, but drained in a sense of energy used, right? I think those are two different distinctions, right? I'm exhausted because I've put so much out, and I've done so much in such a short amount of time. And then I was just sat with like growth, and I realized that I think my growth personally, I think growth in general is synonymous to repotting of a plant. I think every time you make a shift in your journey, it is synonymous to you as a plant being put into a bigger pot, right? And I think that's so perfectly articulates it, because when plants go through this thing called transplant shock, and when they're put into bigger pots, they're still that small plant, and they then need to re-anchor their roots, and they need to become adjusted to the new soil, to the new environment, to the new pot, to everything, right? But it's like, at first they will be that plant that was in that smaller pot. And I think, again, this just mirrors and reflects growth journey, discovery journey, because it's like every single time you make a shift, you so desperately want to go back into that more comfortable pot, that pot that you recognize, right? Because it's like, this seems so big, it seems so vast, and it's like am I like, what's going on? Like, where are my roots? Like, you know. And I think the difficulty is really anchoring yourself and trusting that your roots will be re-anchored, and then doing that again, because like I said, I think it happens with every shift. And I think the reason why I was kind of like sat with whether I recognized the emotion was because, like I said, it happens with every shift, but I think you respond to it differently with every shift, and it looks different with every shift. I think my first one, Guys, I talk about my first repotting. Listen, if you know me, you know that October 2025 was the worst month of my life, and that was my first repotting. That was the first time that I shifted and I felt it. That was bad. Talking, I'm about to come to tears. It was terrible, and ever since then it's been a different type of shift. It's been a different response from my nervous system, from my psyche, and it's very interesting to see. And I just feel like when I made that analogy in my head, I was like, okay, poet, okay, right. I just feel like, and then again, going back to the it's there as long as you're ready. Another part that like I kind of like, no, because I was sat with these two like separately, to be fair. So even before I made this this realization of growth being synonymous with a repotting of a plant, I was sat with like actualization of dreams and realizing that everything that you need to do to get there, you can start doing now. Let's sit with that. Everything that you need to do to get where you want to be, you can start doing now. And I think that's exactly what is meant by, like, as long as you're ready, like as long as you can go, like, you know, like it's there, like you can go, but you just need to be ready. You just need to be ready to do these things. And then I think that's when the repotting imagery becomes relevant, because it's like the more ready you are, I'm going to come back to that, there's a reason why I'm saying ready, but the more ready you are, the bigger the plant pot that you end in, right? And I feel like this is the reason why I felt so, because I've done so much. So it's like I've gone from being whatever size plant I am into a very, like I've like not, I've, you know, so it's like my roots are like so shallow in terms of like the soil depth of the pot that I feel like I've currently jumped into. And a massive part of me just wants to go like, okay, let's go back chronologically, like, so let's go back to a smaller pot and then build up from there. And I think that's fine. I think if you know that you need to gradually change pots, I think you should be aware of that and you should do so. But yeah, I think that's why I've just been so, because I've changed pots so quickly, and there's that fear and that lack of recognition as to where you are and what you're doing, and wanting to return back to familiarity and groundedness, but knowing that you need this, like you need to breathe the air, like literally, like this song, guys, when I say every single lyric, like if I had my iPad right now, we would try to get my iPad so we could genuinely sit with every single lyric. But yeah, wait, I feel like I haven't said everything I needed to say about the as long as you're ready to go. But yeah, as long as you're ready to go, I don't think there's much to be said more. You know, I think it's just something that I've been sat with a lot, you know, like just realizing that like everything you need to do, you just need to do it. And it's like the delay of doing that, it's fine, because, you know, there's obviously that shock that people avoid. Like recently I've just started writing again, and now I'm currently back on Substack writing. I'm doing daily blogs, I'm back on TikTok, I'm YouTubing, like, you know, like these are so much in such a short amount of time that it's like I could have done gradually. I could have started I could have started Substack and just like, you know, done that for like a couple months, and then, you know, had the idea of Instagram blogging and done that for a couple months, and then started YouTube and done that for a couple months, and like, you know, I did it gradually, shifted pots gradually. But no, like, I woke up and I thought, I want to blog. Hi guys, I'm a blogger now. Like, you know, and I'm ready. I think, oh, this is why I was like, oh, I don't think I've said everything. I was sat then with ready. That's the reason why I did this. I said I'll come back to it and I nearly forgot. Ready. Let's sit with that, because I don't think ready is how society conceptualizes the verb ready. I think if you wait for when you are ready, it's not gonna come. I hate to break it to you, it's never gonna come. I think ready is less of a feeling and more of a capacity. I'm on a roll today, gosh. Like, get me on a podcast or something, give me a TED talk, like, you know. But yeah, I think ready is less of a feeling and more of a capacity. I think when you judge your compass of readiness on how you feel, you will be waiting forever. I don't think it's a thing of feeling. I think it's a thing of, can your mind carry the change? Because you're never going to be ready. I think as well, when it comes to becoming, everything is a leap. It's a leap of faith. And I think the more gradually you take the changes, the shorter the jump, right? And I think, again, like, I keep going back to like how I was feeling of like, I feel like I didn't take the changes gradually in a sense of like, okay, I'm going lower. No, I'm here, and I said, oh, skydive, like, you know, like, whether I felt, again, like I didn't feel ready. It wasn't a thing that, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't conceptualize it. I didn't think, oh, like, this is gonna shift. I just thought, I want to do this, do it. You know, I think I'm trying to, this chair is creaking, it's annoying me. I'm trying to get into the habit of having a thought and acting on it. Full stop. Thinking about something, doing it. Thinking about something, doing it. Don't give yourself time to doubt. Don't give yourself time to think, wait, if I start blogging, what are people gonna think? No, none of that. I just thought and I did it. I thought and I did it. And my next thought, I will do it. I do have a next thought, actually. I do have a current next shift, but to be fair, I'm just like, I would have done that if I had like the means, not the means, but the if I'd figured it out. But I'm figuring it out, and as soon as I do, videos dropping that day, bro. Like, I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. I've got places to be. I've got people. I've got a person to be. I've got, you know, I've got Dean to actualize. So it's like, I don't see it as like a race of like, oh, like, I need to I just see it as like, what am I waiting for? Like, you know, what am I waiting for? Like, life is for the living, and let me live freely and without fear. But I don't think the fear ever disappears, though, to be quite frank and lamp. It's kind of like an adrenaline. Like, I get the hit of like, oh, wait, people are seeing me, people are watching me, and then I'm like, oh. Guys, let me go get my iPad so we can actually sit with different lyrics in this song, because I'm trying to like remember them, but I can't remember them. So let's go get them. I'll be right back. Gotti. So let's find this song now. Yeah, literally the start. What the hell? Feeling lost, and now and then, like, bro, lost was as well. Like, I just felt like, first of all, I felt and then I was like, what the hell am I even doing? Like, what's even going on, and what is this and what is that? So it was just like it was a lost feeling. And then, yeah, I guess breathing and just knowing that, well, you know, I'm here. I'm here, so, you know, I've got to let go. There's no other way out, really, than back, and I'm not going back. So I don't want to read it. I don't want to, now that I'm thinking about what I'm doing, this looks like some English English analysis. But like real shit though, because these songs do need to be analysed and like lived by. This is what I'm currently doing, and I wish more people would do this, and this is why I'm documenting it, so more people can do this. So we don't have to do it together. You can just end the video and go look at the lyrics yourself. But I'm trying to see if there's anything that I deeply resonate with to talk about. Bro, I literally just want to like read this whole like, because this is literally it. Like the whole song is literally it. Like this perfectly, and this is what I mean of like, I don't randomize these songs. Like every time I make a video, like the song has so perfectly described who I am, which is why like it's crazy. Like it's that reassurance of the human experience of like people being there before. Because what do you mean every single feeling that I felt within this last week, someone how many years ago wrote every single thing? Like what? Like before I can even understand what was going on, like been there, done that. Yeah, like you don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. If you live in your imagination, you'll be everybody's fascination. And will be, because like I'm currently in my imagination right now, and every single time I post, every single time I engage with something, I'm just like, bro, like in my head, bro, like despite the fact that all the people that interact with my content currently are my friends, bro, I be reading that, oh, my supporters, because they are my supporters. My friends are my biggest supporters, and I love them so much, and I love you guys so much, and I'm so appreciative of you guys, and Birkin for everybody. I feel like I should stop saying that, because like it's getting real and realist. English is not my first language. So I feel like I should start saying Chanel, because like, bro, end of year now when people are sending me email, yeah, it's not a fantasy, guys. It's not a fantasy, it's real life, and this is real life magic. This is what people like, we fantasize about, like, oh, magic. Like, no, magic, like literally magic. Like I think life is magic though, to be fair. The fact that I can speak right now and you can understand what I'm saying and you can reason what I'm saying is magical. But we kind of just trivialize it, because like, oh, communication in it, words in it. But like, no, how do you understand me right now? Sit with that. That's crazy. It's mad. But yeah, I read like, the harder times will change your mind and make you want to run. Like, you know, like I already said that, like when you repot and you're already like, oh, let me go back to the smaller part. But no, like you need it, you want it. But yeah. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. I never really think about like fading though, to be fair. Like I never really think, oh my gosh, people gonna forget about me. I'm not here to be, that whole legacy stuff is so dystopian to me. I don't need people to remember. What the hell is that? Like I don't need people to be like, oh damn. Like, you know, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. Like, hello. Yeah, guys, nothing more to analyze there. This is a great chat, and I have a client now, and she texted me saying she's gonna be late though, so you know, I'll probably edit this and post it, maybe. Have a good day, guys.